Hello everybody! So, this is actually going to be a lot different than I normally do. Normally I do, like, actual gameplays. But, as you can see, this is a recording of gameplay. Before it happens, I'm going to quickly prefix this. Prefix this? This is actually a Smurf of mine that I'm still leveling. It's like 13, I think, right now. Actually, I think it might be 12? Regardless, I am the Rakan. And, this is something I just kind of wanted to clip and show you guys. So, you know, with that being said, it's about to happen right now, so. That was what I wanted to clip. So, there's that. I don't normally play Rakan, so I don't quite know what I mean, I know I missed my W at least twice in that entire thing. When I W'd back into the fight, I was trying to catch the Draven, and I didn't catch the Draven, and I took a large chunk of my health for it. However, that kind of continued to bait them in. And the reason why I did that is because Rakan is extremely mobile, especially, he's kind of like Lee Sin, like if he has some champion or a ward to dash to, then voila. So right there, I tried to catch the Annie, I didn't hit it right. Then immediately she Zhonya'd. SHACO had to split himself in half to dodge the Zed. I didn't think he was actually going to keep chasing, especially after I saw Graves and stuff, and then I saw him anyway. And then at this point I was about ready to dip with him, but then I was like, well, you know, Draven's there, he's still pretty low. I missed the thing. And then the second he dipped back in, I was ulting. I was like, I'm going to ult, I'm going to flash in, I'm going to hope I hit both of them. I did, and that was literally what saved him, because Draven flashed a little bit late. See if I can go back to that specific spot. Maybe even slow it down a little bit. See if I can do a quick rundown of my thoughts. If I can actually get it. So right here. Boom. Let's just focus on SHACO. Or no, let's actually just focus on myself. Let's do that. Because I can explain what I was thinking. So immediately in the beginning there, fuck it, I'm not even going to direct the camera. Immediately in the beginning there, I try to go in on, P, that's the quick button. I try to go in on the Annie. I miss it. And SHACO comes up, starts attacking her. I get stunned, which is good. He splits himself to stop from the Zed. I immediately exhaust the Zed because it's Zed. And then this point is when it went a little bit more ham than I thought it was. The second he went in and I saw Graves and Annie and whatnot, I didn't even realize Draven was this low to begin with, to be honest. Like, this is something I'm realizing just now. But I saw this and I was like, we don't want this fight. I don't know if we saw the, yeah, we didn't see the gangplank yet. So then I was like, you know, I don't really want this fight. But I'm not going to leave him alone. And then as soon as he kills Annie, I was like, okay, I'm going to back out. Okay, well, I guess we're doing this. So then I see him, he's low, I go in there. Didn't catch him. If I did catch him there, I was going to ult immediately, which is kind of a good thing I didn't. And then immediately afterwards, I take a huge chunk of damage, and I dash back to SHACO. SHACO got really low here, and I'm pretty friggin' low. So, you know, he's about ready to kill the gangplank. So the second he killed the gangplank, I was like, well, shit, he's probably going to die here. And I believe this is when as soon as I saw him walking back in instead of walking out, I was like, well, fuck, I still have my ultimate. And you probably just heard, I just activated it. The second I saw him walking back in, I was like, I've got to ult, and I'm just going to flash in there and see what happens. So I flash, and I connect with both of them, which is a big, big deal, because then Draven flashes, which seems kind of weird, but he flashes after I've already charmed him. So he's charmed. So they can't, neither of them will kill SHACO. SHACO does the smart choice, and he immediately goes over to the Draven. Immediately kills him while he's still charmed. Gangplank starts fighting me instead of SHACO, because SHACO was invisible, so he didn't have sight of him, and he only has sight of me. I immediately walk away, because now Gangplank's focusing on me too much, because this is, again, like I said, low level. People don't have very good targeting. A big example of that in this game is Darius wanted to continually focus the Annie, so in lane I actually did not do anything very well. And yes, we have a Darius ADC. I do know that the enemy team, every single one of them said that they are smurfing, which is, you know, it's fine. Yasuo didn't play too well, but he does have a skin, so I'm assuming he's smurfing. I 100% know Camille's smurfing. I'm pretty positive SHACO's also smurfing at a SHACO main. Darius, I'm not sure about. Based off how he plays, he's not, though he could be. I mean, he did make the comment early on about how Draven and Annie were positioning to be low gold. But, you know, anyway, so I'm going to prefix it with that. Like, that's why he's trying to focus me right now. And then I go back in to give him a shield, and myself a little bit of a shield. And at that point, Gangplank should have probably just turned on me or something instead of trying to run. And then, you know, SHACO just kind of jumps in and kills him, because that's SHACO. And then that was me typing right there, because I'm not going to lie, I was kind of agitated about the Darius. Because, like I said, he just kind of continually focused the Annie. Like, I would go in, and I would get like a double charm on them under tower, knock them up both under tower, and then he'd fight the Annie, and then there'd be like a Draven with IE, and he'd just ignore it. So, and then later on, he was like, oh, that forced engage, blah, 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 and he was all just bitching and whining, and he's like, you're just too good for this game, aren't you? Why don't you go run and let me 1v2, since you're so good, or some bullshit like that. And I was like, okay, perfect. Like, that's actually what I was going to do, because we lost our first tower, and I was like, well, my team needs me, and I'm not going to do shit with Darius. And then I believe that happened more or less immediately after he said that, and I'm not even joking. That was pretty hilarious. There should be... Here we go. One more thing I'm going to clip here. And again, I'm a part of it because I'm the support. So I'm kind of running around with people that I believe to be playmakers. So Camille luckily got to catch the Gangplank. I waited for my W after he used the orders and all that fun stuff. Caught him, and then those two people popped up. Charmed them both so that they can't really do anything. SHACO shows up luckily at this time, so it's doing a lot of burst. Camille focuses the Draven, and then immediately afterwards, because he's pretty fed, kills the fucking Zed. And then at that point, it was just, you know, kind of free fucking pickings. You know, just bam. I didn't realize, I mean, Draven's pretty fucking angry about that, which makes sense. Obviously, I don't get to see their pings when I'm actually playing the game, so that's kind of entertaining. And then this part, like, where's Annie? And I'm like, okay, free Annie. So then I do this, and I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna double it. And then he immediately does the Zanyas. And I don't remember who on their team pointed it out. I think it was the Drake or something. And then I wanted to kill him, but I was like, I couldn't even fucking do it. And I was like, okay, well, that was pretty cool. And got him. And this is actually kind of also a funny moment because everybody on their team was flaming the Annie. And I'm like, Annie's fine. Don't worry about it. Like, you know, again, low level. I just kind of assumed everybody did not know what the fuck they were doing. So they all admitted to being Smurfs. And, so yeah, that was that. A quadra kill on Camille. But the reason why she actually didn't get the kill on Annie is because she Q'd Tibbers. I believe she did the true damage Q onto Tibbers. I don't remember which one of their enemy team pointed that out, but somebody did. But anyway, that's all I really wanted to show you guys. I'm just going to kind of ramble, I guess, while the rest of this fight just clears up. If you guys do like the whole replay system and want me to do games and then do a replay and like an overcap of what I'm thinking, by all means let me know. I kind of prefer to do it in the game, but it is a lot easier to do it outside of the game, and I might do another one of these like on my main account or something, which I have not played in a couple bits. Also, side note, this is completely and totally out of the blue, but Monster Hunter World is coming out tomorrow to kind of date this video, which by tomorrow I mean in an hour. And I actually pre-ordered it, so I could have grabbed it today, but I don't have a PlayStation 4 yet because I pre-ordered the game before I bought a PlayStation 4, and then I had to fucking fix my car. Anyway, that's about that. So I'm not really gonna play out much League, and you'll probably expect some Monster Hunter World stuff from me. So there's that. The other thing I'm going to say quickly before I end this video, which I might not do, but I also still might, is the fact that, I'm going to let it go back to directed camera. The whole reason why I have this Smurf is because I'm not a big ranked player. Like, I don't like the whole, the game's not as fun and people take it too seriously, and then people like kind of, I don't know, it's just like when people troll, it's whatever because it's like the game doesn't matter, and then you go into ranked and it's just more high stress and it does matter. I have played 2 games of ranked before. I've won both of them. The reason why I did that back then was because that was back when I mained Shyvana, back in like season 4 or 5 when she was still a top laner, and I had a coworker that mained Katarina. And don't get me wrong, the guy was pretty chill, but he wasn't that great at the game. The other thing was, he didn't have, and this is kind of how some like low-level Katarina players are. They didn't have anything other than in. There was no like wait button or stall button or like wait to clean up button. It was just in. There was only in buttons. So it was very stressful. It was very stressful. I didn't like the feel of it. And then the other thing is I know I'm not a bronze player, and I'm sure that everybody has said that, but I can easily play with gold and platinum people, and it's high silver and all that fun stuff. And I've played with bronze people too, and I've even played with diamonds, and I know I'm not there. But I know I'm not a bronze player, and one thing I don't want to have is my account be labeled bronze, to be honest. Like, go into my main account, that is. Go into ranked and then have that label on there permanently, because then immediately everything you say people are going to dismiss. Which, I think if there's one reason why I would ever be in bronze or anything low to begin with, I 100% feel like it's more just mechanical. I'm not a good mechanical player. I feel like I know a lot about the game, but I don't feel like I'm the best mechanics-wise. And I'm not the best at carrying, to put it simply. But anyway, the whole explanation of that boils down to the reason why I made the Smurf account. Which, by the way, everybody feel free to praise my creativity for a name. Haha, it's not that creative. But, the reason why is because if I have a sub account like this, then I can play ranked and not give a fuck, to be honest. And I have a lot of coworkers now who actually are pretty good at the game. Specifically one of them, but I'm just going to say Chad. Him, I actually am very, actually, I pretty much like him. He's an ADC main, and he's pretty damn good at the game. So I have somebody that I'm, comfortable with duoing with, basically. And I think I'm going to give it a shot. And that's the whole reason for this secondary account. And the reason why I'm bringing it up, as well as saying this whole fucking story, is because I've thought about I've toyed the idea in my head of recording more. I know people like watching rankings better because there's more on the line, basically. And it makes sense, because people are going to try hard and all that fun stuff. Even if they say they aren't trying, of course they're trying. But that's kind of why I wanted to throw this out there. I'm sure if people want to see it, by all means. I can almost 100% guarantee you that if I do a whole, this is my ranked challenges, A, I'm going to need a lot of champions. B, it's going to take me a long time to level up to 30. C, like I said, Monster Hunter World is coming out, so I'm not going to play a lot of League, so it won't be for a while, most likely. And then lastly, it will be in this style. So, if I do, on the rare chance, if I do have a lot of people say that they want to see it, then I probably will start. I will probably just do it, as soon as I can, and I will try to level up my account faster. But that's probably a better chance. But it will be like in this style, because talking while you're playing the game does make you play worse. That is, a fact for the most part. But anyway, I just kind of want to throw those things out there, show those 2 clips. I will probably edit just those 2 clips out and make them their own separate videos for people who don't want to see the whole thing. And I will, I'll probably do that too. Anyway, that was this video. That was this game. If you guys enjoy it, by all means, hit like, subscribe, do whatever you want to do. I don't really care. I mean, I do, but, not gonna pressure you. And I will see you guys all in the next video. Peace.